5, an excellent score. Miss Stack Eaton. Now also from Parkette's, here's the young lady we mentioned earlier, Julie Cotter. On the bars.
Opens up full pirouette. Big reverse hex. Oh, caught that by her fingertips right to a pack salto. Difficult combination. Great finish.
Julie, with a pained expression on her face, has been battling some injuries.
Didn't seem to bother her here. Started off with a bang and finished edges.
9.475 for Julie Cotter and the hometown Parkette's team, which has high hopes. And here's another. You can call this one of Shannon's angels. You've seen them in her special editions. Trani.
Biggest vault being performed tonight. Yurchenko double full.
She really exploded here.
She does. She has a slight leg split coming onto the horse, but really gets that double twist in there.
Trani scored 9.5 here a year ago.
This is a powerful vault. Watch the height and the distance.
Yeah. Looks good.
Second on vault at the Visa Championships in the junior division.
Oh, another excellent score, Shannon. 9.7 for Trani on the vault. Back to the floor exercise from New York and the world-class gymnastics club, Eliza Barach. And you can see the tremendous physical difference between the girls aged 12 to 14 versus 14 through 16. Dramatic difference.
It's a dramatic difference, and it's really amazing to see that. What I like is that they're all here competing together. They're at different points in their career. These young ones just coming up, just starting out, but they're throwing some big skills. The older ones, a little more calm and a little more presentation, but they've still got these great skills.
Eliza in the 12 to 14 year category, on the young side of that.
I know when I was coming up and I was her age, I always loved being in competitions with the older girls because that's who you looked up to.
Yeah, great experience, great influence.
Nice job. Round off by handspring, 2.5 twist.
Not bad at all. A score of 9.325 for young Ms. Barach. And that's the end of the first rotation. 3 to come here for the crowd and for you on Shannon Miller's Gymnastics USA. We'll be back from Allentown with more right after this. We've been talking about some of the great athletes that have come out of this Parkette Invitational over the years, and just some of the young stars that we've seen, Shannon. Alicia Sacramone, and of course everyone knows about Alicia coming out of the Boston area now.
World champion on floor, and she's now at Brown University competing for their team and shooting for the 2008 Olympic team.
Courtney Kupats, along with her sister, down at Georgia. Team
silver medalist at the Olympics, individual bronze on bars. Now she competes for the Georgia Gym Dogs.
Tia Orlando, a local girl, now out at Arizona State.
Absolutely. She was in major international competitions as part of the U.S. team. Now competes for Arizona State.
Stanford has a very strong team now, and Nicole Harris, of course, at Arizona State as well.
Teammates along with Tia Orlando doing very well at Arizona State, helping them out.
And here are some of the young ladies that have gone on to Stanford.
Alexander Pinchuk, level 10 gymnast. She was a junior Olympic national qualifier.
And Stephanie Gentry,
now her teammate at Stanford, doing very well, the Stanford team.
And Corey Hartung in that packed SEC powerhouse down there now, going to Florida.
That's right. She's at number 4 ranked Florida and doing very well. Member of the 2003-2004 U.S. senior national team. It's great to see how many gymnasts come out of the Parkette Invitational and go on to college, get full scholarships.
Yeah, it's nice to see. Who knows where these young stars are headed? Amanda Carpenter, we've seen her already. Here she is now on the bar. She already scored a 9.375 in her vault competition.
Nice overshoot to handstand, right to a sit-up. Blind change to a Korkina, named after Russian Svetlana Korkina. And let go a little early in that double tuck, but pulls it through just fine.
Amanda's 14 years old.
What a great start to her competition.
9.375, her score on the bar as it was on the vault. And Aubree Cristello now from World Class Gymnastics out of New York.
And that's a Yurchenko half, or it's actually a Yurchenko half turn front layout. One of those blind moves, very difficult to land. You can see her drop her hips back when she landed. That caused that step backwards. Let's see if she can stick this one. Go half front. And just she dropped those hips back again. Wasn't able to get that step backwards, but she'll take the first score.
Well, you can see how easily these athletes can get injured here. She had a 9.35 for Aubree. Here's Krystal Walsh on the beam for Docksiders Gymnastics, one of the younger athletes in the 12 to 14 age group.
Last year, she finished 5th in the all-around in the 11 to 13-year-old division. We also want to remember a lot of these girls, this is the start of the year, the start of the season, and they're trying out their new skills. Great double turn right there. They're trying out a lot of their new skills. They're getting ready for the big season ahead, and so if we see some falls here and there, it could be because it's a new skill, not just because it was a mistake.
And being performed in competition and in front of an audience.
Always a little more nerve-wracking. But this is a great time to get all those new skills under your belt and start getting them out there in competition in front of an audience, and I mean in front of television cameras as well.
Yeah.
Finishing up, nice high double tuck. Nice routine. She's happy. Very good.
Krystal Walsh scores a 9.2, and that's the best payoff of all is when you see their faces and then you know they're happy with their own performance. Sheriese Clark now from the Excalibur, the powerful Excalibur club. She too in the 12 to 14, the youngest age group here.
Sheriese is looking to defend her title. She was the all-around winner at last year's Parkette Invitational in her age group.
Great tumbling pass.
Big tumbling, very powerful gymnast.
So young. But Shannon, there's a big transition between this age group and when they hit 15, 16, 17, start becoming young ladies. It really, it's a tough time for them, isn't it, in that transition period?
It really can be, and I almost look at my career as two parts. I have the kind of the younger Shannon Miller and then the older, when you have to train differently. You have to focus on different things. It's no longer quantity, it's quality, just to save your body. You also can perform different skills better at different times during your career.
Great natural look to her.
She really does. Great power.
Doesn't seem to be work for her at all.
No, I was just thinking that it doesn't look like she's even breathing hard.
Right.
Last tumbling pass, 2.5 punch front, over rotating it.
Yeah.
These were 4 very difficult tumbling passes.
You know, she may have made some mistakes, but the raw talent is undeniable here.
And that's another thing we'll see. We'll see the raw talent, and as they gain in kind of composure and get used to competing, get used to doing these skills over and over, then we'll start seeing the fine-tuning.
Yeah, that score could go from a 9.475 to a 9.8 in a hurry. Here's Gabrielle Swart, one of the young, smaller competitors, but boy, is she a dynamo for the Parkette team.
And you can see how wide these bars are. She can swing all the way through without even having to pike.
Yeah, I don't know how she gets from one to the other.
It's a lot more work when you're that tiny. Full twisting double back to finish. Great landing. This was a really nice set for Gabby. Full twisting double back. Beautiful.
Gabrielle Swart, one of the local girls here for the Parkette team, and a 9.25 on the vault.